Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with Cody Rhodes is making it clear he believes WrestleMania 42 is shaping up to deliver, even after admitting he wasn't totally sold on the lineup earlier in the build. While speaking during a conversation on Busted Open Radio, Rhodes reflected on comments he made weeks ago when the WrestleMania card was still coming together. At the time, he used the phrase, "Sleeper Mania," something he now says didn't come out the way he intended. Rhodes explained. You have Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Brock, Oba. Yeah, Stephanie, Liv, Jade, Rhea, it's coming together. Sammy, Trick. I used the word and I made the mistake, you know, when you do like the interviews, every wrestler, everybody who interviews wrestlers knows this. You say something and you hate how it sounded, but I remember saying a few weeks ago that we got a Sleeper Mania here. And I think I said that because nobody really knew the rest of the card. But what I meant was we have a very, very, very good bell-to-bell WrestleMania that aims to top the WrestleMania prior, and I am very excited about my match and WrestleMania in general. Confirmed WrestleMania 42 matches. World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk vs Roman Reigns. WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes vs Randy Orton. WWE Women's Championship. Jade Cargill vs Rhea Ripley. Women's World Championship. Stephanie Vacker vs Liv Morgan. Women's Intercontinental Championship. AJ Lee vs Becky Lynch. United States Championship. Sami Zayn vs Trick Williams. Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Penta vs Dragon Lee vs JD McDonough vs Evans vs Rusev. Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair vs Bayley and Lyra Valkyria vs the Bella Twins vs the Irresistible Forces. Unsanctioned match. Drew McIntyre vs Jacob Fatu. Singles match. Brock Lesnar vs Oba Femi. Singles match. Dominic Mysterio vs Finn. Host. John Cena confirmed as WrestleMania 42 host. Now the card is loaded, the stage is set, and the stakes couldn't be bigger. Cody Rhodes says this show is built to top last year, but once the lights hit and the bell rings, there's nowhere to hide if it doesn't deliver. Do you think WrestleMania 42 really has what it takes to top last year's show? Chris Jericho's return to AEW turned heads on Dynamite, but a new update is revealing the real reason he may have chosen AEW instead of making a move back to WWE. Jericho made his comeback during the April 1st episode of AEW Dynamite, interrupting a contract signing segment involving MJF and Kenny Omega. Jericho confirmed he was back with a short message. AEW, I'm home. While the return itself created plenty of attention, new details that surfaced afterward pointed to what may have influenced his decision to return to AEW rather than WWE. Dave Meltzer explained. So what happened was a couple days ago I woke up and I had a text message which you had as well about Jericho and WrestleMania. And then as soon as I woke up like 5 minutes later I got a phone call from somebody saying Jericho's gonna be in Winnipeg for AEW. But it's not something you can go with because it's just something you heard. So I checked with WWE, because I know he'd been talking to WWE. They thought at one point he was going. And the response from WWE was that he is not coming to WWE now anytime soon and maybe never. So at that point I kind of figured that by that he is going to AEW because he had just done the trademark for his return, which was the cornerstone. So I figured when I heard that from WWE that he was coming to AEW, and Winnipeg clearly seemed like the place to do it. I think that from the WWE standpoint, I was told that as far as they wanted him for a retirement tour. I just know that they told me that they wanted him for a retirement tour and that was it. That detail may explain why Jericho ultimately returned to AEW instead of WWE. Do you think Chris Jericho made the right decision returning to AEW instead of WWE? Thanks guys for watching.